Well, Dora, the offense wasn't doing anything on the run, and the halfback got slammed to the turf. And that's what a defensive coordinator called that play easy at the line of scrimmage. Look at that, Dora. Did you saw the linebacker attack the running back down for a loss? You gotta get credit to him. That was an easy play for the linebacker to swim in at the line of scrimmage and make it a nice stop. Well, Dora, here the linebacker came in the blitz in the house. And they brought down their halfback behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line is moving backwards. And he was tackled short of the line. Well, the offensive line needs to do a better job up front of opening up the hole for the running back. And I think he lost yardage on that play. Well, the defense there did a great job of sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. And he was tackled short of the line of scrimmage. Well, I'll tell you what, Dora, here the offensive line did not get a good job up front protecting the running back. Looks like he's looking for singing. But Dora, there was a defensive end sitting right there in the blitz, making a nice stop right there. I'll tell you what, Dora, the offense needs to start protecting the running backs good out there. If they don't, it's going to be a long day for this young man to beat. Let me tell you, Dora, this offensive line needs to do a better job of protecting the running back. They're not having a good day so far. Great stop by the defense to tackle that running back down for a loss. Yeah, you got nowhere to go with the football. You just got to take what the defense gives you, or you're not going to win any football games. And the running back was tackled at the line of scrimmage and got no gain. And the tailback gets tackled at the line of scrimmage, and that's no gain on the play. I'll tell you what, the offense couldn't get a thing going on that run as the tackling for a loss. Oh man, that defensive corner is going to be happy about that play there, Dora. The halfback wasn't getting anything good on the run as he was tackled behind the line by that defensive end. I'll tell you what there, Dora, that was a good call by the defensive coordinator. You know he was going to go somewhere, and he just know where to go for the halfback's defensive end, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he shut him down right there like a cannon, and he exploded into the backfield. Hey, Dora, did you see this big ass out front in the blitz? Woohoo! It sounds like I'm having a bumblebee tonight. Well, they tried to run it, and they didn't get the first down. He couldn't go get it. He couldn't get a thing going on that run as a defensive end stopped them right at the line of scrimmage. Well, I'll tell you what there, Dora, here the offensive coordinator, he couldn't get a thing going on that run as he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage, and that's it. I'll tell you what there, Dora, the good call by the defensive coordinator to stop it at the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you what, they need to do a better job up front to open up the running back. Well, here, Dora, the defense does a great penetration at the line, stopping the running back to bring up a terrible fourth down situation. Great stop by the defense to force them to 3 and out. The running back goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and that makes it fourth down. Great stop by the defense, Dora, to not allow the running back to get anything going on that run. And guess what, Dora? That run does not work, and the defense did stop him short of the marker to bring up a fourth down. So the defense gets them to go 3 and out after the running back is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense can't get the first down that run. That brings up a punting situation. So the offense can't get the first down with that run, and that brings up a punting situation. And that'll make it fourth down. Fourth down, and let me say one thing. This defense is up to the task that time and shutting down the running game. Yeah, they shut it down. They got the 3 and out they were looking for. That brings up a punting situation. I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out. Well, they tried to run on third down, and he did not get the first down marker. Oh boy, on third down, Bruce, why did he get short of the first down with that run? I'll tell you what there, Dora. It's hard to say, but the offensive coordinator didn't look too happy about that call, but the defensive coordinator on the other side was happy. They were lucky they stopped him short. That run does not work, and the defense will get the ball back. Tackled! And that's a turnover! This play will not work, and that will be a turnover on downs. And the defense stopped them on fourth down. I'll tell you what, there, the defense did a good job of the offense stopping them on fourth down, and that gets them momentum on the side. Go for it! Well, you got to answer this question, by the way, there, Dora. Why did the offense didn't go on fourth down? Well, because the offensive coordinator decided to let them go for it. But unfortunately, there's not much time left in the clock. Boo's telling me, I don't know why I decided to go for it on fourth down. That's a hard question to answer, Dora. The defensive coordinator did a nice job of the offensive line to stop that short. I'll tell you what, Dora, you got to credit the defensive line. They made that play happen. They turned the ball over on downs. And they turned the ball over on downs. That means the offense has to go back to the sidelines and get the other offense get back on the field. That's a turnover on downs as the running back does not work. That's a turnover on downs as the running back is tackled short of the line of scrimmage. On 4th and shorts, you have to know where the first down marker is. If you don't get the first down, boom, you're in trouble right now. Well, the run does not work, and that's going to be a turnover. Turnovers can really hurt an offensive line. As a coach, you hate to see offense crying in the sideline. I'll tell you what, their coach is not going to be happy after that turnover. It's only the first half. If they keep this up, they'll go right back into the game. But not this time. What in the world happened there, Boost? They turned the ball over right before the half. Now, that hurts the offensive coordinator. They're trying to cut in the lead. They got the shouts before halftime, but unfortunately, this turnover was still leading down as they get into the locker room. Oh my God, right before the half, we got a turnover. No way that's right, Dora. And of course, oh my God, it's absolutely right. You can't just avoid turnovers like this one. And that's what's happened there. They got the ball over on downs, and the offense is going to lose this half. Well, they got the lead. Why did they turn the ball over on downs like that? That's a hard question to answer, though, Dora. Well, get this straight. They had the lead. They did get points on the board, but the other team has to get points back in the game. You can't just let that go. They even stopped them on 4th down. That's because they still got the lead right there, but the defense can still make some points on the board. That's a huge stop for the defense to shut the offense down. And they went with screen pass on that one, Boots. Your screens can be tough to stop. Well, Boots, they dumped it on the screen pass. Your screen passes can be a little bit tough if you're on the field. Sometimes you get swallowed up at the line of scrimmage if you complete the screen pass. Or also, you could get a few yards after that screen pass. They went with the screen on that one. Your screen passes can be a tough thing to do as a key in this offense. If you get a screen pass catch, then you gotta gain a bunch of yards on that one. Well, clearly that did not happen there. Well, though, I understand the screen pass, but the defense really want that one up. And that ball was dropped by the wide receiver's hands. I can tell you what there, the receiver has to be able to hold on to the football after that catch. You just can't drop passes like that. The receiver had that ball for a split second, and he dropped it. There's just no excuse for that. He's going to pay a lot of money for those drop balls. It looked like a simple catch by the wide receiver, but he dropped it. Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch. The receiver dropped the easiest pass. Yeah, you're right. You got to be able to hang on to those easy passes. The receiver can't hang on to the football on that deep pass. There's just no excuse for that. The quarterback threw the ball deeper that good, but the receiver wasn't able to hang on to the football when he was in the catching position. A good throw by the quarterback, the receiver was unable to get that pass on in his hands. I can tell you right there, Dora, the offensive coordinator needs to show more confidence on this next play like that. And the wide receiver dropped that pass. It's difficult to drop these passes like that because it gives you a little bit more confidence on plays like this. Hey, Dora, how did that tight end drop that pass? If you don't know how the tight end dropped that pass, it's behind my back. And the tight end just dropped that easy pass. I'm sorry for that tight end for that drop pass, but the tight end needs to get open that much. And the tight end just dropped that pass. Well, I'll tell you what the tight end needs to do. When the quarterback throws the ball, the tight end needs to get the good position and make the catch. That drop pass is credited to the tight end that time. I'll tell you what, Dora, that tight end needs to come up with the catch. Yeah, I know, he just dropped that ball. Yeah, drop passes are just unacceptable, Dora. As a tight end, after you made the catch, you must hold on to the football. Oh, that could have been a touchdown. There was no one there. I know he was wide open and he just dropped it. You want to go back to the sidelines when you do something like that. You want to find a hole to crawl into. I know he's not going to find a hole in that way, Dora. He's going to play in the bench playing that way. Boom. That could have been a touchdown. There was no one there. I know he was wide open. He just dropped it. You don't even want to go back to the sidelines when you do something like that. You want to find a hole to crawl into. I know he's not going to find a hole in the play. He's going to find the bench playing that way. He just dropped that pass. Calm down, Dora. And that's how you drop the passes like that. Because when you drop the pass on third down, guess what? You're going to have a big fourth down. Oh, it's third down. And he dropped the pass. Yeah, drop pass is going to hurt the offense on third down. But the defense did a good job of knocking that ball away and make it fourth down. And that was a missed opportunity. No question there. He needs to make that catch there. Because now they're looking at fourth down. The pass does not work, and that takes us to fourth down. And that was not a good call offensively. No, not a good call there, but only if he lost yardage. I'll tell you, I see plays like that where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown. You're right, Boost, you could never tell about this defense. And the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop. This is textbook there, Dora. This is how you're supposed to play against the run. And that time the defense got him to go backwards. And he couldn't go anywhere on that one. No, he couldn't go anywhere because there's no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked the offensive line backwards. That time they showed the blitz on the offensive line there. The defensive end was one of these guys up front and knocked the running back down for a loss. This is heads up here by the linebacker. He saw the hole and had his eyes on the block here down from the get-go. Good defensive play. Oh, sweetheart. And that's how you pick up a pass. But that pass had written all over it. But the young man, the defense had a good pursuit to knock the ball loose. He sure did. There was no way he was going to let the receiver catch up to that ball. And the pass is batted down by the cornerback. Now shot by the quarterback. The door sitting back in the covers, coming up and simply batting the ball away. It sounds like the quarterback didn't even give the receiver a chance to make that catch. No, he did what you told him to do. That just takes for the ability for the receiver to catch the ball. You can't catch it when you knock it down. You know, Dora, the quarterback needs to get the ball on the receiver where the defender can't get to it. That didn't happen there. I can tell you, Dora, the linebacker did a nice job of knocking that pass away. I'll tell you, he was in a great position to make that play. He sit down the coverage, and he stuck his hands out there to bat the football down. The linebacker got a piece in there and broke that pass up. That drop pass brings up fourth down. Yeah, Dora, the only thing worse than dropping the pass is dropping the pass that brings up a fourth down. Oh no, Boost, that drop pass is going to hurt. Yeah, you drop those third down passes, you're going to have a lonely flight home. That drop really hurts there, Boost. Yeah, that's a tough break. You just can't drop passes, especially on third down. I think you really need to make that catch. Well, that pass is thrown right on the money that should have been caught. The quarterback's going to be furious because now it's fourth down. That one should have been caught. Oh, man, that really irritates the quarterback. He did his job of getting the ball down perfectly, and the receiver blew it by dropping it. And guess what? That brings us to fourth down. And they're going to rule him out of bounds. You know, that's a tough play to make there, Dora. Hey, as a result, the receiver did a good call on the receiver before he made the catch. However, he didn't get credit for that one. That looked like a good pass, but no catch. He was out of bounds. Yeah, it's a good call of the officials there, Dora. The tight end was able to catch the ball, but couldn't drag a foot in bounds after he made the catch. Yeah, I know it can be tough there, Dora, but as a receiver, you really need to be aware of the sideline at all times. You know, Boots, all you can do here is just practice, practice, practice. And unfortunately, that sideline will become like a sixth sense to you. You know, I know it can be tough there, Dora, but as a receiver, you really need to be aware of the sideline at all times. You know, all you can do here is practice, practice, practice. And eventually, that sideline will become like a sixth sense to you. A good pass and catch there, Boost, but he was out of bounds. It would have been one heck of a toe drag, that's for sure. Just couldn't drag a foot in bounds. And it would have been one heck of a toe drag, that's for sure. You got that right. Just couldn't drag a foot in bounds. And it would have been one heck of a toe drag, that's for sure. Well, Boots, he can't stay in bounds after the incomplete pass. It would have been a good pass there, Dora. Technically, Dora, he caught the pass. But he won't get credit for that catch because he was out of bounds. Well, Boots, the catch was made, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. You know, I'm looking at it up there, Dora. The catch was made by the wide receiver, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of where the sideline is before you make the catch. That didn't clearly happen there. Because I don't think he was in bounds. If you get the ball on the receivers, you're going to make the catch. It's not much you can do here if you have to catch the ball out of bounds, though. Because I don't think he was in bounds. If you get the ball on the receiver, he's going to make the catch. It's not much you can do here, Dor. You have to catch the ball out of bounds, though. They call it out of bounds. No catch. Good call by the officials there, Dor. The receiver was able to catch the ball. As you see there, he wasn't able to get both feet in bounds when he made the catch. They call it out of bounds. No catch. Good call by the officials right there, Dor. The receiver was able to catch the ball. However, as you saw there, he wasn't able to get both feet down when he was in bounds. Just couldn't drag a foot in bounds when he made that catch. Out of bounds, Boots, and that's not going to be 6 points. I know that can be 6 points, but as a receiver, before you make the catch, make sure you're in bounds. And that didn't happen that one. The receiver did not maintain possession of the football. He did not get both feet down in bounds on that one, Boots. Nope, he did not get both feet down in bounds. I'll tell you why. He wasn't able to have possession of the football when he was in bounds. As a receiver, before you make the catch, always be aware where the sideline is. Then make the catch. He catches it, but he was out of bounds. I think the quarterback just let that one get away. Oh, come on, Boots. Drop pass are just unacceptable. I don't care if they get hit or what. Hey, he'll shake it off. No big deal. Watch. They'll throw it to him again, and he'll come up with the catch. Well, he probably will, but there's still no excuse to what he just dropped. Well, the quarterback is feeling the pressure that time and got rid of the ball. He has no choice but to get rid of the ball in a hurry there, Dor. I'll tell you what, he was definitely going to take a sack. The defense really put the pressure on the quarterback that time. Yeah, he had to get rid of the ball in a hurry. Which he just let that one get away from it. Yeah, you can see he was down and back. That's a throw this guy can make it in his sleep. The quarterback looked a little uncomfortable in the pocket there. Yeah, a few more like that, Dor, and this guy's confidence is going to be shocked. Clearly not what he was looking for on that pass attempt. I'll tell you right there, Dor, the quarterback needs to be a little bit patient in the pocket there. That way he allows his receiver to get downfield a little bit before he throws it. You couldn't find his receiver on that one, Boots. You need to be a little set back in the pocket. He may have rushed a little bit. I'll tell you right there, one thing. The quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. Step there and make the throw. That time the wide receiver wasn't able to bring it in. That pass will fall incomplete. You only practice this one again and again during the week to repair. But silly how the defense is going to react on that play. It's really a hard thing to do. Man, Dor, the quarterback's lucky he got rid of that ball in a hurry. He was definitely going to take a sack. I know. The defense came out big on that incompletion. The pass does not find his target. No, it does not. Just because the quarterback got rid of that one in a hurry, he decided to take the incompletion by the defense. Lots of pressure, but he gets it away. It looks like he misses his tight end. It looks like the quarterback misses his tight end on that pass. I could tell you what, one thing the tight end needs to do, turn around, look for the ball, and make the catch. It looks like he overthrew on that one. I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Dor. Yeah, Boosty, right. They need to work their timing a little bit more. He overthrows his intended receiver. I'll tell you what, Dor, there's no way he was going to get that one. He just can't find a way to come up with that pass on that pass attempt. He's lucky he got rid of that ball. He's lucky he got rid of that ball in a hurry because he was definitely feeling some pressure by the defense. This incompletion is credited to the wideout that time. Absolutely right, Dor. The quarterback threw his end of the deal. The defense got it back. I'll tell you what, the defense really opened up the hole of the offensive line. They got the ball back, and now the offense has to go back to the sidelines and let the others get back on the field. And that's when they won the battle and got the football back. The defense did a nice job of coming up with the loose ball. Number one is rule of the running back. One rule is to protect the football. Another turnover, why not? This offense is getting banged down right now. I'll tell you what, they're definitely going to go home and talk to their parents about this, about turnovers. That last fumble is recovered by the defensive end. I hate to see those players like that fumbling the ball too much and get turned away by the defense. It gives them a little momentum on the sides. Boy, I'll tell you what, because that fumble covered by the defense is not what they were looking for. Nope, not at all there, Dor. Here, the defensive coordinator does his nice job, again, the right call to break up the fumble. Uh-oh, defense got the ball back again after the fumble. Oh my god, that's right. The defense really want the ball back. So, because they got long. Uh-oh, the defense want that ball back. Uh-oh, it's right. They want the ball back because they were coming behind the scores. They got the ball back and now they're looking to score points to get back into this football game. And the big change in momentum right there, Boots. Well, the defense is playing expired football right now. The ball popped up and everybody was on the ground grabbing for it. Another turnover. Why not? This offense is getting killed out there today. The number one rule is protecting football and not get the defense the football. I would go for the defensive line. They got the football back just in time. Because it's only in the second half. And they're down by a bunch. Although since the defense got the ball back and down by a few scores, they really score to get back in the game because they recovered the football. Well, but since the defense is down by a lot of scores, they got the football back. They got the football back right that time there, Dora. The defense really needs scores to get back in this football game. But what can you do to avoid those turnovers? Well, there's one thing. You gotta protect the football in your body and also hold the ball as long as you can. And so the defense gets the ball after turnover on the fumble. Yeah, the ball carrier just didn't do a good job protecting the ball. This defense took advantage of it. And still, they turned the ball over on the fumble. Yeah, the ball carrier just didn't do a good job for protecting the ball. This defense took advantage of it. They work hard with Boots. They got the turnover. Well, this is all about your defense taking advantage of the opportunity there, pouncing on the loose ball. The offense didn't do a good job protecting the football there, Dora, and got a turnover. Yeah, that hurts an offensive line. The offensive coordinator is not going to be happy about that fumble. I think the pressure forced to get rid of the ball there, Boost. Good job on the defense on the side there, Dora. If you let this quarterback sit and throw, they'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on the quarterback that time. The quarterback was feeling the pressure that time. He sure did. They was closing the quarterback on that ball when he got rid of it. He took a sack. Oh, I hate to see when the quarterback does something like that again. That's not what you want to do when you're losing this football game, Boots. Nope. This late in the fourth quarter, guys, that was probably their last chance. A fumble and the turnover at the end of the game? No way. It's not gonna work. Well, though this turnover in the fourth quarter, you can't do anything like that. You just can't do any points anymore. Well, with this turnover in the fourth quarter, that's not gonna help your offense get points because the defense won the battle and got the ball back.